Alright, hey guys, just saw Hunger Games, A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and just wanted to react and review like I did with Wish a couple days ago. Excuse me, not scripted again, just literally in the parking lot right now. So, honestly, I read the book, well, I listened to it on audio. Having seen it after reading the book, fantastic. I've heard a lot of reviewers saying it was boring. I didn't think so. I actually really enjoyed it. But again, I read the book, so I don't know if maybe that played a factor in it. So, if you read the book, you'll love it. Honestly. The adaptation, just like the trilogy, four movies for whatever, you know. You know. It was fantastic. It was very closely done to the book. Just like the Hunger Games, again, trilogy. Which was awesome. There was one thing that if I'm remembering the book correctly, they changed it, and it actually did really piss me off. Spoilers. So, in the book, there's a scene, and in the movie, it's in the movie too, where Snow gets bit by a snake at the end. And in the book, I think he did say it correctly. If I'm remembering right, he said, "Is it venomous?" or "It's not venom." It's something about venom. In the movie, he said poison. Why? The correct term is venom. It's a pet peeve of mine, but it bugged me. It really, really bugged me, because I think they got it right in the book. So why would they fuck it up for the movie? Hello? And then the actor for Snow was amazing. Absolute 10 out of 10. Like, boy, he nailed it. He was Snow. He was Coriolanus Snow. Amazing. Rachel Zegler, fantastic. As much as I don't want to say that with her PR nightmare crap going on behind the scenes, honestly, she's amazing. She did deserve the role. She killed it. She is Lucy Gray. Let's be real. She is Lucy Gray. I actually thought I'd be more distracted at the fact I know who Rachel Zegler is going into it. I wasn't. She's Lucy Gray. 10 out of 10 for her, too. Peter Dinklage. He did fantastic, but I can't unsee that it's Peter Dinklage. Like, I kind of wish they cast somebody else. At this point, he's just typecast as the resident, smart, intelligent drunk. And I don't... Like, he went from one type of typecasting, which is a little bit prejudiced, to another type of typecasting. Like, that's not a win. That's not a win. But, I mean, he did great. He did great. He's a great actor. So, like, what else can you expect? Really. He did fantastic. It's just not who I would have cast, because it's Peter Dinklage. Like, it's distracting. Personally, I found it very distracting. But, again, I mean, I'm not the director, so it's just personal taste on that one. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed with the shadow. It makes me look like I have a stash. How's that? That better? The woman who played, I forget her name, but the crazy lady. If you know the story, you know what I'm talking about. Professor, I forget her name. Anyway, that actress, fantastic. In the trailers, if you haven't read it or seen it, it's the professor, the black woman. The black Capital professor. She's phenomenal. The one with the blue eye and the not blue eye. That one. She did amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Like, oh my god. She hammed it up, but not in like a hammy way. Like in the way the character should just be hammy, but realistic. It's so hard to explain, but she absolutely killed it. All the actors in this... I shouldn't say that. Not all the actors. Some of the background one line... They tried! They tried their best, but... sorry, shifting in my seat. So, yeah, I mean, I'd recommend you see the movie, honestly. It is a long one. It is a long one. Almost 3 hours, to my knowledge, but... I mean, honestly, I don't know what to tell non-book readers, but for book readers, like, 10 out of 10. The things they changed were a little bit distracting, but not bad for the story. Like, instead of... Spoilers again. Instead of 3... things after the games that they present, the napkin, the compact, and the handkerchief. In the movie, it was just the compact and the handkerchief, which was, I was like, okay, what a weird thing to change, but fine. And then, what was another one that kind of caught me off guard, other than, I think it was a change, I can't remember the exact dialogue, the poison is, bleh. Yo, pro tip, you eat it and you die, poison. it bite you, you die. Venom. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I love reptiles, so that's why it pissed me off, I guess. Other people might be like, whatever, you're crazy, but I mean, that's what it is. There was one more, and I can't remember what it is. Oh well. I guess I did expect the Covey to all look similar. Like, I expected them to all have olive skin, and they didn't, so that was a bit distracting, but not a big deal. It's not like, I don't think they were described in the book as having to look all that similar, so it was fine. It just, for me, was distracting, because I kind of picture them as, like, is it Romani? Is that how you say it? I don't remember. I had one friend who was that, and he said he was cool with the, it's going on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it, but G-Y... I can't spell, you know the word. The one that's sometimes a slur, sometimes not. So I think it's Romani. But yeah, I kind of picture the Covey being Romani, so it was a little distracting that, they all looked so different, I guess, just for me personally. So, yeah, the Jabberjays were kind of cool. They showed how those work. It was really confusing, but given how far in the future Hunger Games is set, it's not like a big deal. It was almost like a biological, mechanical device, which is what it's described in the books. It was just bizarre to see it in live action, instead of hearing the words and descriptions. So yeah, they did leave out, this is what it was. It's not a big deal, but I was like, oh, okay, I guess they're skipping that. But they did kind of include it, like, in more of a show, don't tell, which is how you should do a movie. So, but they didn't go into Snow hating the mockingjays too much. It was like a quick little reference at the end when he's chasing Lucy Gray in the woods. In the book, he suggests they use them for target practice, like they're disgusting little creatures, all that. Like the Capitol hates them too. They want to round them up. So, and they didn't go into how mockingjays came to be, which for the movie, I guess they don't have to. It was in the Hunger Games. Previously, they said how, but it was just weird because it's actually explicitly written out in this book. So I just found that a little odd, that they didn't talk about it. And, like, they didn't really talk about how common they are. They just, like, popped up once and then once again later, and that was it. They were slightly bigger in the book. Not much, but a little bit. So that was odd for me. And I think that's all I want to say on it right now. But yeah, if you read the books, honestly, like, between an 8 out of 10 to... Whoops, hello. I'm in the car. Hopefully I didn't kill my battery. Okay. So, like, 8 to 10 out of 2... Between an 8 and a 9, maybe. Like, maybe even a 10. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't, like, mind-blowing. So, yeah, 8 out of 10, I guess I'll say, for book readers. It didn't do the whole remember the Hunger Games like I was afraid it would in any way that the book didn't already do that, where they show like the origins of how a lot of the songs were made and stuff like that. So that's good. It was just the one bow by Lucy Gray and nothing else. So that was good. I was really pleased for that. But yeah, so if you didn't read the books, I don't know, you might find it kind of boring. I mean, it's with the setting, the characters have to be pretty stoic, so you're missing a lot of inner dialogues and things like that. So, I mean, it's not going to translate well to a movie without the book knowledge. Not like the movies did a poor job. It just literally is not going to translate well because so much of it goes on in their heads. The actors did great with that, which is fantastic. That's so hard to do. So that was really cool how good they did. But if you didn't read the book, I mean, I don't know if you're going to like it. I mean, if you liked Hunger Games 1 before reading the Hunger Games book, you might like it, but if you didn't, I'd read the book first. But yeah, if you read the book, 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review. Peace out. I gotta drive 45 minutes home now, so see ya.